Greetings to you all and welcome back to ChatGPT versus Pokémon. As is always the way, I've given a brief summary to ChatGPT to start off this episode. Once again asking for details, updated the Pokémon and the move list, which means I just added Vine Whip because nothing else has changed. And told it the current game plan. So in the previous video, we were told that we needed to head east out of Pewter City, through Mount Moon to get to Cerulean City. So I prompted in that information. The route that I'm currently stood on is called Route 3. I checked, I busted out the old map. And now I await further instructions from my overseer. Make sure your Pokemon are fully healed up. Will do. I'm glad you said that because I know the state of my Pokemon and it ain't the best. Oh dear, you're gonna type for a long time, aren't you? Once you've defeated Misty, you're getting way too far ahead of yourself. You're gonna have to guide me through Mount Moon before that. Do you understand how long that's gonna take? Right. Step 1 complete. Step 2, start battling the trainers. Use type advantage to your advantage. That's a poorly chosen sentence. Use Vine Weapon Pokemon that are weak to grass attack. I don't think there's a single one. Try leveling up your Pokemon. Oh dear. Once you've defeated all the trainers on Route 3, continue to the entrance of Mount Moon. Right, will do. Which Pokemon should I lead for the trainer battles in Route 3? Let's go there to lead with a strong, versatile Pokemon. This is not going to give me an actual answer, is it? Oh no, wait, it is. I would recommend leading with Bulbasaur. Right, right. Understood. Give me a few general strategies that I can use for these trainer battles. Perhaps one battle plan for each of my Pokemon. Alright, good. So we start with Bulbasaur. We have to defeat everyone, apparently. So I'll do that, that's fine, that's experience. I'm not against that in the slightest. So the Bulbasaur battle plan is to Leech Seed first. I'm not sure our numbered list should really go 1-1-1, but you know, you do your thing. Vine Whip is a strong grass move that can be used against water, rock, and ground type. Tackle should be used against weaker opponents or as a backup move. If Bulbasaur takes too much damage, switch out to a Pokemon that has type advantage. That's going to be difficult. So I'm supposed to start every fight with a Leech Seed. And Vine Whip can be used against water, rock, and ground type Pokemon. Use it when you have a type advantage. Alright, understood. So I'm just going to completely ignore my best move. You know, I had this ambition that now that I got Vine Whip, we're just going to be one-shotting down trainers. Because that would probably happen if I used that move. But no, this is the better plan, trust me. I'll just take all eternity to defeat a Pidgey, let my side get completely blinded so I can't even hit the damn thing. And I'll let Leech Seed kill it over the space of 50 turns. A+. Apparently not. So I'm only switching if Bulbasaur takes too much damage, which I'm going to assume means he's on low HP, which we've been told is 25%. Or the maths is going to do me in, I tell you. Which would be 8. 9? 9, it's 9. Yes, 9. 9 is less than 25%. Come on, Bulbasaur, you blind idiot. In case anyone doesn't know, Sand Attack lowers your accuracy every time it hits you, and it lowers it by a lot in Gen 1. but you can completely alleviate everything that Sand Attack does by switching Pokemon. The Pokemon you switch in won't be blind, and if you switch back to Bulbasaur later in the fight, he also won't be blind. You sort of get cleansed if you go onto the bench. So, Pidgey was your second choice. Very good. Oh, you told me to switch into a Pokemon that has type advantage. What? Grass, Fighting, and Bug? Nope. Caterpie is a weak Pokemon. That's not very nice. Caterpie, use Tackle sparingly, oh dear. If the Pokemon has a type advantage against Pidgey, nope. Try to get a hit before the... You haven't given me any actual strategy here, but I only have one move, so I'm just going to try to get an attack before my opponent. Hey, that worked. Fantastic. Why do you have Sand Attack and not me? You're level 9. I'm level 10. What level do you get Sand Attack at? Where's my PG slacking? Wonderful stuff. We're going to get into a bit of a problem here, because eventually all of my Pokemon are going to be on low HP, and then we're confounding the system. But until that moment, I'm going to beat everyone on this damn route. Wait, Caterpie. I'm supposed to switch into Pidgey because he's a Bug-type Pokemon and therefore Gust has type advantage, right? Not exactly, not in this gen, but close enough. The instructions I've been given are somewhat conflicting, because I see here that Caterpie is supposed to be used to weaken opponents, but I'm not supposed to use Caterpie until I have no other Pokemon left, so I'm not sure what I'm weakening for. I can foresee this Pidgey becoming stronger than my Bulbasaur. Just because of this misunderstanding where ChatGPT thinks that Gust is a flying move, and so it makes me want to use it against all the bugs. And there's a lot of bugs in the early stages of the game. Well, I mean, it's going to end pretty shortly. Oh dear. Never mind, Pidgey's going to collapse. It's the second time Pidgey is going to die from poison. You think he'd be getting some kind of resistance by now. We're still in this. Eight is less than 25%. I have to switch Pokemon. Get 'em, Flutter. Show 'em what you're made of. String Shot can be used to lower the opponent's speed. Tackle is Caterpie's only physical move. Use it sparingly and only when necessary. I mean, it's never necessary. So am I supposed to just String Shot until I die? Okay. It's a questionable plan. I now consider it necessary because if I take another hit, I'll die. I think that's a fair interpretation of the rules. Whoa, this is hard. If all of my Pokemon are injured, should I keep going onto the next trainer? Or should I heal somehow? Generally a good idea to heal them before continuing. Mm-hmm. Alright. I have potions. So should I use them or return to the Pokemon Center? Now we all know what I'm hoping it says here, but I'll do whatever it tells me. If you only need to heal 1 or 2 Pokemon and have potions, using them can be a quick and efficient solution. I need to heal 3 Pokemon, therefore I'm going to the center. I didn't mention the fact that Pidgey is poisoned. Probably would have told me to go to the center to cleanse the poison. Just a guess, but a generous guess. Right, the plan says to leave the Bulbasaur, so Bulbalicious is back on point. I'm gonna have to preempt a question before it actually comes up, because I won't be able to react in time. If Bulbasaur gets enough experience to evolve, should I let him? Or is it better to stop the evolution? You're probably not going to answer that question. Yeah, personal choice. I knew it. Yes, I understand the benefits and the negatives. Ultimately, the decision up to you. Yeah. If you're looking for a stronger and more versatile Pokemon, then evolving may be the better choice. Okay, I'm going to take that. You presented the options, but then ultimately you gave me an answer. If you want to win, evolve to Ivysaur. Will do. It's gonna come up pretty soon. I think Bulbasaur is 16 to evolve for. I'm not certain. We're running off of 10-year-old memories over here. It's 16 to 18 range. HP's fine. Ekans is just poison type, correct? None of these additional rules you gave me apply, so it's stick with the Bulbasaur Leech Seed tackle plan. It's hard to keep track of all the rules. The answers are somewhat verbose, shall we say. That's under 25%, not anymore. We keep going. No, there's no getting out of it this time, which means we need to switch. And we're not supposed to switch into Caterpie, because he's a weak Pokemon, best used as a backup. I thought he was going to get poisoned again immediately upon entering the battle. Digipie needs to work on his immune system, that much is clearly evident. Did my Pidgey just miss Sand Attack? What? Shouldn't I have it by now? I thought Quick Attack is the third attack Pidgey learns. Oh well, whatever. Let me update ChatGPT. Pidgey gained a level and has now learned Quick Attack. I want to see your response. You're happy about this, right? Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Type advantage. We must switch. Oh, here are some tips on how to use Quick Attack. Use Quick Attack when you need to do damage quickly or you want to finish off a low health opponent. He's poisoned again. Pair quick attack with moves like Gust, or I don't have that, to create powerful combinations. I didn't know that was a thing. Don't use quick attack against Pokemon that have Protect. That's unlikely to be an issue. Or Detect. Yeah. I will guarantee you something, ChatGPT. I will not use quick attack a single time against an opponent that's using Protect. That I can promise you. So according to this, I use quick attack to finish people off, because that is a powerful combination that can quickly take down opponents. And now I have to make a judgment call as to whether or not I can defeat that with one quick attack. I don't think I can. Oh, you tried to slow me, lower my speed. I'll have you know, the AI foresaw this. Actual strategy, fear me. I have type advantage. But apparently I must use Gust. And I must slowly bleed out from poison once again. There's no way quick attack kills this, unless it's a crit. Right? I mean, back-to-back crits is pretty good, I shouldn't complain. Actually might kill. Oh. At least I read it correctly as to how close we were to the line. Oh wait, I should have done that. A low health opponent is an opponent under 25%, isn't it? My mistake. Won't make that mistake again. I swear, this Pidgey's a machine. Unfortunately, this time he needs to swap out because his health is low. Oh dear. We'll get ready for a bit of a dumb situation then. Don't use Tackle unless it's absolutely necessary. Alright. Now I'm going to assume that you'll forgive me if I say that using Tackle is absolutely necessary if we reach a point that String Shot no longer does anything. So once I've slowed my opponent 6 times, it is literally a pointless move. It does nothing. Pokemon cannot be slowed any further, much in the same way that when Metapods use Harden 6 times, nothing happens. So, I'll slow him 6 times. And by the way, when it says but it failed, that means it missed. When it says nothing happened, that means this Pokemon can't be made any slower. So now that I'm getting nothing happened, my String Shots are not doing anything anymore. I'm going to interpret that as meaning I don't have a choice. Now is the time to start using the tackles. So less experience for Flutter, which I'm actually disappointed about because ChatGPT seems to hate Caterpie and thinks it's useless, which is pretty accurate, to be fair. So I'm kind of hoping it tells me to bench it permanently, just put it in the computer and catch a better Pokemon. I could see that happening. I didn't ask about this. I'm going to take the interpretation on Bulbasaur Ivysaur as correct for this Pokemon as well. I would say every Pokemon, but I'll ask for some of the others. But the logic is the same, right? Evolve Pokemon equals better stats equals good. I can't see the AI is going to change its mind. I have a Pokemon that isn't under 25% HP, so I have to fight. I have a type disadvantage. Never mind, I'm actually going to get something done here. How humiliating would it be if you're a bird, and not just any kind of bird, a sparrow, basically, a nippy bird, and you get outsped by a literal cocoon. And this thing can't even move. It's still faster than you. It's gotta hurt. What am I supposed to do in this situation? We'll just go top to bottom. I don't think there's an explanation. Is gust until low and then quick attack? Alright, Bulbalicious. It's Leech Seed. Into Tackle because I don't have super effective damage on Vine Whip. Got rid of the beeping, that's nice. Curses, this thing is way too strong. Back in there. Imagine how quick this section would have gone if it told me to use Vine Whip instead of Leech Seed Tackle. Good lord. Demolish this whole army of trainers. No problem. By the way, if you're wondering why the screen keeps changing colours every now and again, this is how Pokemon looks on a Game Boy Color rather than a base Game Boy. If you've watched any original Gen 1 Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue gameplay on YouTube, you've probably seen it on the original Game Boy, where it's completely black and white. You might not be used to the fact that every area has a slightly different hue and tinge to it, but that's how it looks on Game Boy Color. Ouch. Now, I believe I was only told to swap if I have type advantage. I don't think I was ever told to swap out of a type disadvantage, which means we're staying in. Fortunately, although this thing does have the means to destroy me in 2 attacks, it doesn't have the brains to do so. That you did, youngster. Now give me your pocket money. That's good. Shorts are comfy and easy to wear. Alright, who's up next? This is, you caught me trying to pickpocket this guy. I wasn't looking at you, per se. I was checking the coast was clear. It was different. Bring it, lass. I made my way into Scotland, apparently. I'm switching out if he's not dead here. I'm switching out regardless. Wonderful. That is a poison Pokemon, of which I have no type advantage. But Bulbasaur's low HP, so I am forced to swap here. And Pidgey is forced to do Gust spam into Quick Attack when the enemy is in red HP. Honestly, not a bad tactic. Pidgey's game plan is pretty good, mostly because his only moves are damage-dealing moves, so he can't waste any time. And the AI would certainly let me waste that time. I knew it was 16 for Bulbasaur. I should have been more confident. Should have believed in myself. What a delightful chap. Look at him. He stands on 2 legs now. But only in that picture. Not in battle. In battle, he's back to all fours. I think. I'm pretty sure. Wait. You have more than... Oh, because you leveled up, you gained a load of HP. He's back to being A-okay. Will do, mate. Will do. Last trainer in the gauntlet. New Pokemon. How concerning. If Pidgey gets the chance to evolve, would it be better for my team to let him? Let's try and steer a little bit. We don't get a... It's down to personal choice. I must swap. I have type advantage with Pidgey. So I'm just going to read here. Pidgeotto has higher stats and more powerful moves than Pidgey. Pidgeotto will have new weaknesses. For example, it's weak to electric-type moves. Ah, that's a good point, because Pidgey isn't weak to electric-type moves. Because Pidgey isn't a flying type, you see. If you're looking for a stronger and more versatile Pokemon, then evolving it to Pidgeotto may be a good choice. That is what I'm looking for. Thank you. By the way, I can't use Quick Attack here, because I apparently have type advantage with Gust. So I should keep using Gust. I don't care if the advice is wrong, I'm gonna follow it. That is a bug, so we must stick with Pidgey. Why is the final bug trainer so proud of his new Pokemon, which is apparently a Metapod? I've fought dozens of these things already. Well, I haven't, but I fought 2s of these things already. Last one, Pidgey. Right, onward. Good heavens, I need to defeat that girl. But good heavens, there's grass on Route 3. Should I look for a new Pokemon to catch here? Would it help my team? Or would it be better to catch something in Mount Moon? Or maybe even later on? Right. You've been primed. What's the answer? Catching on Route 3 could be a good option. Here are some things to look for when you're currently in the grass. Yeah, you're supposed to tell me that. Mm-hmm. Damn you and your personal preference. Okay, but I want to get your opinion. Advise me on whether or not any of the Pokemon in Route 3 would make a strong addition to my team, covering any of my current weaknesses. Sandshrew, okay, yeah, we could go for a Sandshrew. Neither a male or female. Okay. Jigglypuff is a normal fairy-type Pokemon, yeah, definitely true, yeah. Learn moves like Dream Eater, definitely true. No doubt on that one. Fairy-type moves are super effective against Dragon-type Pokemon, that's going to be very helpful later on, for sure. Out of Sandshrew, Nidoran, male or female, and Jigglypuff, which Pokemon is the best addition to my current team? Why do I keep writing Pokémon? I've noticed I keep doing this. Sandshrew would be a good addition if you're looking for a tank Pokemon that can cover some weaknesses. Don't tell me they were all good. Which of these 3 Pokemon would be best for a beginner. I would suggest Sandshrew. Thank you. Can Sandshrew even be found in this grass? I have many doubts. I agree that Jigglypuff is here. Other than that, I'm not really sure. I'm not convinced there's a Sandshrew in this grass. I'll have a look. Don't disable my leech seed. Okay, that's fine. You disable leech seed, I don't know what I'm doing with the plan. I tell you what, rather than looking up the answer to whether or not there's Sandshrew in this grass, why don't I just ask directly? Can you find Sandshrews in the grass on Route 3 in Pokemon Blue Gen 1? No. Okay, thanks. That's what I thought. Sandshrew is not available until the Safari Zone. That's also not true. You can encounter Sandshrew in Pokemon Red and Green. No, you can't! Sandshrews are unique to Blue. You're just full of nonsense. Alright, we failed in our task. We're going to need a new web browser. Hang on. You can't see this, but I'm just going to Google it on the side. Pokemon Route 3. Alright, what Pokemon are available here? Where's the list? Oh, there are Sandshrews here. No, only in yellow. Okay, Pokemon Yellow has Sandshrews here, but not Red or Blue. So where can I first get a Sandshrew? Sandshrew can be found in Route 4, which is after Mount Moon? Yes. Okay. When we get to Route 4, we'll catch a Sandshrew. Sorry, my knowledge on Pokemon isn't flawless. Like I said, I'm running off of nostalgia and memories over here. Right, we're all the way back to the top then, are we, for the initial tips and tricks? Start battling the trainers on Route 3. Yes. Once you defeat all the trainers, continue to the entrance of Mount Moon. Before you enter the cave, make sure you have plenty of healing items, as well as Pokeballs. I do have plenty of those, actually. I have at least 5 of each. You didn't tell me to go in the Poke Center, but I'll ask. I'm at the entrance to Mount Moon. Should I use the Poke Center? The Pokemon Center, why not? I'm gonna spell center like an Englishman rather than American, and confuse ChatGPT. It's always a good idea to heal your Pokemon, alright. Battles inside Mount Moon can be tough. I would recommend visiting the Pokemon Center. Fantastic. Additionally, stock up on healing items like potions and antidotes. That's not possible in this center. But I'll tell you what is possible in this center. Even though you haven't told me to do it. Hello. Good tip. Hello, you bold so-and-so. ChatGPT, I need your help. There's a man inside this Poke Center. He says he has a swell deal for me. He is willing to sell me a Magikarp in block caps for just $500. Should I take him up on his offer? It is true. I would advise against it. Alright. Get out of here, man. You're trying to trick me? You can't fool me. I'm powered by an AI. I have the whole internet at my fingertips. You will never fool me, man. What should we do instead? Instead, consider saving your money to purchase more useful items like potions, antidotes, and Pokeballs. That's actually good advice. Well done. Well done. My recommendation is to skip the offer. Will do. I have entered Mount Moon, but I do not know where to go. Can you please draw me a map of Mount Moon using ASCII art? I have no expectations. What the hell is that? Oh, brief explanation. 1. The entrance floor. This is where you enter Mount Moon. There will be a few trainers to us. That is a terrible map of Mount Moon. It looks nothing like that. Your map is useless. Plan B. Why can't I type? Can you give me directions from the entrance that will help me navigate through Mount Moon? From the entrance, head north and then west to battle the first trainer. Okay, that's a bad start, but alright. I know for a fact I need to go east. What should I do about random encounters inside Mount Moon? The correct answer is use a repel. The second best answer is run away. Try to avoid getting into battles if you're on low health or your moves are running low. Keep type advantage. I feel like you want me to fight them. Try to catch new Pokémon. Mount Moon is a great place to catch new Pokémon. Don't be afraid to run. Yeah, I'm going to take this at its word. So any new Pokémon I encounter in Mount Moon, I should catch. Right, I know how to catch. You hit the Pokémon once, and then you throw a ball. Nice. We've got a Zubat. Suggest a... Let's see, we've done funny, we've done cool. Suggest an awful name for my new Zubat that is at most 10 characters long. Fangs, that is awful, correct. You've done well. Yes, I do. I'm looking forward to the moment when I have a lot of Pokemon and then I have to just straight up ask ChatGPT what my team should be. It's gonna pick some real jank. On the entrance, head north and then west. When do I go west? Oh, okay, I've got no choices left. Go west. Battle the first trainer you encounter. That must be you. I'm not a suspicious man. I'm a 10-year-old boy. Though I am still very, very suspicious. I will use the same rules that we already established for how to fight trainers. I have type advantage. No, I don't. With Pidgey. Then let's do that. Well, I do technically have type advantage because his bug moves are weak against me. But I think Poison Sting is a poison move rather than a bug move. So his only bug move is String Shot, which doesn't even deal damage. It's kind of irrelevant. Better stick with the bird. Better stick with the gust for that sweet, sweet, super effective damage. I have doubts as to whether or not ChatGPT is going to be able to help me navigate this cave. Alright, continue west. Continue west and then north to find a ladder. Right. Now, I'll tell you for free, the ladder is further north than this point. That's correct. The ladder I need is directly above me, but there is a wall in the way. It told me to pick up items that I find. I read that before. Here it is. Be sure to keep out for any hidden items or paths that may lead to valuable items. There you go, there's an item. Right. I am on step 2 of your step-by-step directions for navigating Mount Moon. Unfortunately, when I went north, I need to be more. No, yeah, that's right. Step 2's north. When I went north in step 2, I encountered a solid wall before the ladder. What do I do? So I'm injecting a bit of knowledge that someone who's never played this game wouldn't know, that the ladder is above me. It's possible I took a wrong turn. You're shifting this onto me. I don't think the layout as the cave has changed since 2021. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It's unlikely that every copy of Pokémon has metamorphosized in the previous 2 years. We're probably alright. Double check your steps. I did. I'm certain. Look for alternate paths. There may be other paths or hidden passages. Consider using an escape route. Just get out. You've made a mistake, run. Flee. Alright, we're going to look for alternate paths. So we know we need to go north and then west. So maybe we were supposed to go further north, so let's look for an alternate path that takes us north. That makes sense to me. Must switch. Type advantage. So now the game plan is to go north until we find another option to go west, which I happen to know is going to be correct. Wait, I should have caught that. That was a new Pokemon. Damn it. Messed up. Do I need to fight you? I don't think I do need to fight all the trainers in here. It's just the Route 3 I had to defeat everyone. Alright, we're going north. Geodude, a new Pokemon. This is going to take a while. Wait, I'm not aiming my shots. Damn, I forgot about that. I mean, I am flawless. My accuracy cannot be matched. I'll update the Pokemon list when we get to the next trainer. Oh wait, we need nicknames. I have now caught a Geodude as well. Suggest a... Do I want to go back to funny? Pun-based name. For my new Geodude, that is at most 10 characters long. Rocky Roll! Because they pun on rock and roll. Alright, why don't I just call him Rock and Roll? Oh, it's too long. He could be Rock and Roll, I suppose. But no, we'll call him Rocky Roll. I'm down with that. That's not bad. That's worse. Honestly, the names is the best part. Right, we're going north and then west when we can. We can't go west. What was I told to do against this? Try to avoid getting to battle zipper low on health. We're not. Keep an eye out for type advantage. We don't have any here. I mean, technically I do, Geodude, but... Bulbasaur's grass-type moves are super effective against Geodudes, that's true. But catch Pokemon, don't be afraid to run. If it's a tough battle or you're running low on resources, it's okay to run. We're not. Which means I'm supposed to fight this. And I don't have type advantage, which means I'm supposed to do this. On the plus side, the way it's structured my team to always lead with Bulbasaur means Bulbasaur gets a lot of experience. So, in the long term, the game's going to be a lot easier because Bulbasaur is just going to be so strong. He's going to steamroll most of the content. Good news, we can go west. Curses! A girl. I mean, alas. Grass poison. We have type advantage with Gust, apparently. Just for clarity, if Gust were a flying move, then that would deal super effective damage because of Oddish's grass typing. But that's not the truth. I believe it's Gen 2 that Gust becomes a flying move. It's very strange that Gust is not a flying move in this game. It makes no sense. It's a tornado created by the flapping of wings. It should be a flying move. The team is growing. Bellsprout is also a grass Pokemon, so we're supposed to Gust that one down too. Wonderful stuff. You did indeed lose it. Escape rope. That's what I've been told. Whatever you do, don't ask for directions. Okay, I've gone west. Over my instructions. Continue west and then north to find a ladder leading down to the next floor. So it can't be that ladder, because that ladder isn't north. So we need to go north. We've hit a problem. So we need to go further west. How many times have I used Vine Whip since I've got it? I think once on Onyx, and that was it. Since then, it's never been allowed. Sky's got a game plan, and it's nothing but Rattatas. Clearly, he doesn't have a super powerful AI guiding him like I do, or his team would be more diverse. We need to swap. Our HP is too low. Do we have any type advantage? Not really. Geodude is protected against his typing, but he doesn't have type advantage. So I guess we just go down the list. Is Rattata's HP low? That doesn't look like a quarter. It might be now. I think that looks about a quarter HP, so I'm going to quick attack him. Zubat. Technically, Rock is super effective against poison, right? It keeps telling me I need to play type advantages every time, so we'll do that. And now I'm supposed to use... I only have one move, I'm not even going to ask. But I'm supposed to use my rock moves. So it begins, the self-slappage. What Mount Moon is truly famous for. Everyone hates on the poor Zubats, but they've been treating me rather kindly, you've got to admit. I've not even encountered many of them, to be honest. We've had quite a variety of Pokémon down here. Well, I haven't gone down anywhere yet. It's time to swap. He manages to clutch out a win, and now he doesn't need to swap. Wait, yes he does. Indeed it does, kid. Indeed it does. Would you like 6? Well, alright. I mean, you do you. Okay, I can now go north. We're looking for a ladder. I'm supposed to run if I'm on low HP, correct? But at the same time, I'm supposed to switch if I'm on low HP. So let's do that. Avoid this problem going forwards. We have not found a ladder. Going west. We have found a ladder. We have found an item. I'm supposed to obtain any items. Ooh, a moonstone. On the second floor. Head north. Then west. To find a super potion. Head back east. Hang on. This is Gust until low HP, then Quick Attack. It's not low, technically. Even though we all know it will kill successfully. Okay, head back east. Then north. Battle a trainer and find a ladder leading down to the next floor. Alright, well something's gone very wrong here, but we were never told to go south a single time. Can you remind me how to navigate the second floor of Mount Moon? I took the ladder and can't seem to go north like you suggested. It's possible it doesn't consider this floor 2. Head east and follow the path as it curves. Keep following the path until you reach a fork and then go south. Okay, so this is a curve, is it? Follow the east wall as it curves. Yes, that's better. Keep following the path until you reach a fork in the road. Take the path that goes south. Okay. Very good. Is this a fork in the road? I wouldn't really call it one. When did I encounter a Pokemon when I was stood still? That's low HP. That's still low HP. Okay, so I'm going to assume this corner is a fork in the road. I'm now going to take the path that goes south. I'm going to follow that until I reach another fork in the road, which is in the mid-pixel in between these two. And then I'm going to go east, apparently, to another fork in the road, and then I'm going to go south again. So there's 3 forks here. And I'm going to follow this path until I reach a ladder going down to the 3rd floor. Got it. I'm going to assume that ChatGPT didn't count the intermittent area as a floor. And so this applies to the room I'm currently in, is my assumption. But hey, I'm an idiot, so let's just double check. Wait. the small passageway between the two ladders that I just went through, is that considered floor 2? Okay, yes. Fantastic. Then I shall ignore everything else you said. On the 3rd floor, head west. Then north. Find a moonstone. Continue north, then east. Okay. I can't find the moonstone, but I assume I just need to go east then. This guy's a machine. Alright, going east. Battle another trainer. No, wait. Yes. Battle a trainer and find the exit. I need to go east. You're a trainer. Prepare yourself. He's a frightening looking chap. I'm right to be afraid. Technically I'm supposed to use Caterpie, and I'm not supposed to attack. Well, it's not Caterpie anymore, it's Metapod. I'm supposed to use String Shot 6 times. Alright. It's working. It's a workable strat. He's still going strong. He had a good run, bless him. Alright, well technically I guess you have some kind of a type advantage. There's no thought process here, it's just going to be tackles. Well, that didn't go so good. It's going to be Leech Seed into tackle. And I'm not going to ask what to do with the Zubat because the Zubat's going to die, let's be honest. He also only has 1 move. Alright, let me update the chat. I lost to the Rocket Trainer on floor 3. His Eradicate was very strong. My team is now Bulbasaur, G, Metapod, Zubat, Geodude. That's it, right? I only have 5. If I've forgotten someone, I'm sorry. Yes. Who should I use to battle the Eradicate when I try again? I should try to use a fighting-type Pokémon. However, I don't have a fighting-type Pokémon, so I should try using Geodude or Zubat. Geodude has high defense. Zubat can use its flying-type moves to deal super effective damage against oh dear. Against Raticate. Big doubt. This is supposed to be Bulbasaur doing this fight, but my team's in the wrong order, and I apologize for this. Also, this is terrible, because one of my big hitters is getting annihilated ahead of the Raticate fight. This thing's setting up on me. Does it count as setting up if it's weakening me? Maybe it's setting me down. My HP isn't low, we stay in. Am I going to sleep for all eternity? Good news, I woke up. Good news, I need to swap out. Right, leech it. Tackle it. Devise a comprehensive battle plan for my fight against the Eradicate, assuming that I lead with Geodude. I'm already laughing at the suggestions over there, but I better focus on my navigation first. I'm going to be running from encounters now, otherwise we'll be here all day. It's actually in my favour to use this as an excuse to farm these for experience, because ChatGPT has given me the thumbs up, so if I was trying to be smart about this, I would kill everything I encounter with Bulbasaur, because I can justify doing that, and that will make the rest of the game easier. But I want some forward momentum and some progress. And I was permitted to run away if I want to preserve my HP and resources and PP. So we can use that as our justification. Alright, now let me read this mess. Begin the battle by using Geodude's Rock Throw. That ain't happening. If Geodude takes significant damage, use a potion to heal it. Okay. If the Eradicate uses Quick Attack, try to predict it and use Defense Curl. I don't have that either. If the Eradicate uses Hyper Fang, use Rock Throw again, or switch to Pidgey and use Gust. Okay. That's oddly specific, but alright. I'm gonna need a sort of flow chart of instructions written on my other monitor beside ChatGPT. Right, let's get this straight. Start with this. Start the fight. Begin by using Rock Throw. Now, I don't have Rock Throw, so I'm gonna use the most similar to move to Rock Throw I have, which is Tackle. This will deal damage to Eradicate. That's true, it will. Okay, let's run through our cycle. If Geodude took significant damage, he did not. If Eradicate used Quick Attack, he did not. If Eradicate used Hyper Fang, he did not. None of these things occurred, so I assume I keep Rock Throwing. If Geodude takes significant damage, how much damage would you consider significant? If a Pokemon loses around 25% or more in a single hit, that is significant. Okay, that wasn't 25%. We're good. Keep going. It's working. It's a workable strat. Hyper Fang. I mean, he's dead. But even if he wasn't dead, I'd have to switch into Pidgey because he used Hyper Fang. Don't ask me. Step 4. If Geodude faints, switch to Pidgey and use Gust. Pidgey ain't looking the best, I'll be honest. If Pidgey faints, switch to Bulbasaur and use Vine Whip. What I like to hear. Actual good play. Use Bulbasaur's Leech Seed to sap Raticate's health. Probably should have done that earlier if we're gonna do it. But alright. If Raticate uses Tail Whip or Focus Energy, continue to attack with your strongest move. Use potions to heal when necessary. If Raticate faints, switch to Metapod to gain some experience. I wish that was a thing, but it's not. Use my strongest move as my current instruction. When do you advise using a potion? It says when necessary. That's not very descriptive. Below half. Understood. This is completely unnecessary. He could kill with one Vine Whip. He could kill with a Tackle. He could kill with anything. Instead, look what I'm going to spend the rest of the fight doing. It's okay, Leech Seed will get him in the end. Wait, does this count? If the Raticate faints, switch to Metapod or Zubat to gain some experience. It's going to faint. I don't even need to do anything. Like, I mean, it hasn't fainted yet, so I can't. That would be cheating, wouldn't it? Right, time to switch to Metapod, quick. Bulbasaur's gonna hard carry this. Well, no, Pidgey's gonna back him up. They're our winning team. Quick. We switch to Metapod. Fantastic, back to the instructions. Where's my... Here we go. Battle another trainer and find the exit. Okay. I have just battled the rocket on the 3rd floor. And the next step says to find the exit. Can you help me get to the exit from where I currently am? And I'm gonna type the word first in here for no apparent reason. North and then east to reach a ladder going down. Okay. North and east. Okay. I went north and then east, but didn't find a ladder. Tell you what. Can you try drawing another ASCII map for me? This time make it a highly detailed map of just the 3rd floor specifically. Alright, now we're cooking. Looks like an elevator. Can you add the exit to this map? It's changed quite dramatically. Gotta be honest, you leave me more confused than I was before. It's quite smart looking though, I'll give it that. Seem to be drawing a table. Honestly, the stop generating button is looking quite tempting here. That'll do. That'll do. On the ladder, head east until you reach a wall. Turn north, follow the wall till you reach a wall. That's where I am. Turn east, follow this wall till you reach the ladder going down. There's no ladder! Ignore the ladder going down. Ah. Turn south and follow this wall till you reach a rocket grunt. Sure. Sure, I'll try that. Follow this wall. Okay. So wherever it bends and turns and twists, I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna run to preserve my valuable resources. By which I mean my time. And if anyone doesn't know, your chance to run is based on your speed, which is why Metapod sucks at running. So in order to not suffer for all eternity, I'm gonna put Bulbasaur back in the front. Which he's supposed to be anyway. Right, follow this wall. That's a new Pokémon. I'm supposed to catch it. Well, we've only got one shot at this. Because if this doesn't go in, I have to tackle him again. And he ain't gonna live. That's unfortunate for the pair of us. Damn. What a bad stroke of luck that was. Right, follow this wall. Until we reach a Team Rocket grunt. You might be joining the team, Paris. You might be. It's looking doubtful. You might be joining the fishes, Paris. Unlucky. I've reached the Team Rocket grunt. Defeat the grunt. Will do. I have reached the grunt, but my team is now only Bulbasaur, Zubat, and Metapod. Give me a battle plan for the upcoming fights. I'm not even going to tell you what Pokemon he's got. Try your best. Start with Bulbasaur, use Vine Whip or Razor, don't have that. Oh, the grunt has a Rattata, does it? Okay, good to know. When the grunt's first Pokemon faints, switch to Zubat. Zubat's Supersonic, which I don't have. Alright. Alright, but we got a plan, we got a plan. You evil swine, Rocket. Reviving Pokemon fossils and honestly being quite helpful to the scientific community. I will kill you! He does have a Rattata. Genuinely surprised. Use Vine Whip or Razor Leaf. I'm gonna choose Vine Whip out of those two options. I assume I just repeat because the next step... Oh, wait. Step 5, I should have read ahead. Use potions as needed. If any of your Pokemon get low on health, use a potion to heal them. And low on health is under a quarter. That's not a potion. Whoops. It's gonna cost me the whole fight. Entirely my fault. Okay, I'm supposed to use Supersonic when Zubat comes out. But, it's not an option. So I use the only thing I got. I can't believe I did that. I was going to win this fight as well. Bulbasaur would have carried everything if I just potioned him every time he gets under a quarter. There's no doubt. Alright, use Metapod's Harden. Don't have that. Use Harden to withstand attacks whilst you plan your next move. Is that really the game plan, is it? Instead of just taking your time on this turn-based game, you gotta get your defense up to buy yourself time. I see. So I'm supposed to string shot and tackle only when it's necessary. That means 6 string shots if I'm not mistaken, or I'm about to die. I think I'm dead to 1 attack considering I've been tail whipped twice. Alright, we're down. That's okay, we can get back there. Is Bulbasaur in lead? He is great. We're beelining, and we are running from everything. Have no fear. Unless it's a Pokemon we don't currently own, and then we're catching it. Well, we're trying. I remember why people hate this place. I won't do the long, laboured, over-the-top movement that gets me to the right place. I'll take a more direct path this time. Let's assume I've just... I took the path the first time, as ChatGPT told me, and then I noticed a shortcut. Human brain me actually figured something out, okay? I imagine life's going to get very difficult when we get to Cerulean, because it's either going to make me fight Misty, or it's going to make me fight the second rival, or third rival, if you want to count the optional one. And neither of those fights are easy. Now, it is easy with Ivysaur with Vine Whip. Actually, ChatGPT will tell me to use Vine Whip. It loves type advantage. So I think Misty will be alright. But second rival is going to be a serious fight. Ivysaur can probably just beast mode his way through it, though. Right, you there. Let's do this. Gonna use the same plan even though I have backup Pokemon this time. Start the battle with Bulbasaur. Use Vine Whip or Razor Leaf to deal damage to the first Pokemon. We're potioning if we get under 25%. Which ain't gonna happen. Nice and clean. When the Grunt's first Pokemon faints, switch to Zubat. Zubat's Supersonic attack, which I don't have, makes the Grunt's next Pokemon more likely to hit its type in Confusion. If Zubat faints, switch to Metapod. Understood. The battle will begin. Battle of a lifetime that I'm destined to lose. I suppose technically I could win if I hit through confusion every single time. Alright, Metapod, you're up. Use Metapod's hard, don't have that. So we're back to the string shot strat. Need 6 of these bad boys. He's tanking well. He's also hitting through confusion every single time. What a champ. This is the world's slowest Zubat. Once Metapod has increased its defense, switch back to Bulbasaur. Yeah, that didn't happen. My defense never went up. Switch back to Bulbasaur or Zubat. Well, Zubat's dead, so that's going to be Bulbasaur then. Continue dealing damage to the Grunt's Pokemon. Dealing damage means use Vine Whip to deal damage. Yes, that's what you said earlier. Even though Tackle would actually be better here. Honestly, I'd take a Leech Seed at this point. Those effects are lasting a long time. Surely it's confused no more. Thank you. Some out of Vine Whips, we're down to Tackles. I am under 25% hit points. I should be using a potion. I think it's something I should have done with some of the previous Pokemon as well, but I forgot about it. Tell you what, this Rocket Trainer, he knows what he's doing. He's tough. Use Vine Whip or Razor Leaf to deal damage. If I don't have any of those moves left, what do I do? Let's ask. I don't have Razor Leaf and have run out of P for Vine Whip. What move is best for Bulbasaur to use now? The answer is Tackle. Okay, that to me reads like Tackle is a go. Leech Seed is not a status move. It does not inflict a status. I guess we could say it inflicts a debuff, but not a status. Right, he's down. What's my instructions after defeating this guy? Defeat the Grunt. Continue south. Continue south. Okay, so I was here, right? I've beaten him. Continue south. He's going to take me back where I came from, so I'm going to assume continue south means just that little wall below me. Alright, so south. Turn east and follow this wall. Righty-ho. Ignore the ladder going down and continue east until you reach a wall. I'm not going to walk down that corridor and then back out, but I'm following the right wall at the moment. An interesting place for a random encounter. single most important decision ChatGPT is going to have to make in his life is coming up here. But first, I've got to lose this. I found 2 fossils. But when I approached them, a super nerd challenged me to a fight. He sent out a Grimer. And I sent out my Bulbasaur. I currently have Bulbasaur, Pidgey, and Geodude ready to fight. Give me a strategy. Start with Bulbasaur. Use Leech Seed. Once Leech Seed is in effect, use Poison Powder. That is a terrible strategy. Firstly, I don't have Poison Powder. Secondly, he's a Grimer. He is a poison Pokemon. Anyway, use Vine Whip to deal damage. That's a terrible strategy. Tackle will be the way to go. Don't have any Vine Whips. If Bulbasaur's health gets low, that means less than 25%. It's not. Use a potion. Okay, no Vine Whips, which means we have to use tackles. We established that before. HP is low. Warning, warning. HP is low. Warning. By the way, I know what the next Pokemon is, and the fact that ChatGPT wants me to send out a Pidgey to fight it is interesting, shall we say. Right, good stuff, Bulbalicious. Right, a Voltorb, an electric-type Pokemon. Let's see. Once Grimer is defeated, send out Pidgey. That's a good plan. Use Gust to take down the next Pokemon, and switch to Geodude if needed to take on Rock types. Alright. So don't use him because he's a Rock type. Wait until the enemy is pulled out a Rock type, then go Rock to Rock. Got it. I'm only supposed to use Gust here, right? Yes, I am. Fortunately, I don't think this Voltorb has any electric moves. I think it has Tackle and, I don't know, Screech or Sonic Boom or something. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice work, brain. Amazingly, this is actually going to work. Seems the AI doesn't realize there's a third Pokemon. I beat the first 2 Pokemon, but this super nerd has a third. What's the plan for this one? Is coughing. Switch out Bulbasaur and use Geodude instead. Got it. And do that. Coughing is a poison type and is therefore immune to grass-type moves. Damn, that's a strong buff. Geodude's rock-type moves, on the other hand, will deal effective damage. Thought about having Geodude use Rock Throw and or Rock Slide. Right. If Geodude faints, switch to Pidgey and use Gust. Coughing may use Self-Destruct. Be prepared. Switch to a Pokemon with high health. I've done that. Whoa, you're teasing it at the bottom there. You know you're making that choice, ChatGPT. Okay, I'm going to assume I have to use Tackle because it's the only move I have. And if I get under a quarter HP, I'm supposed to use a potion. This is actually a good choice, by the way. Rocky Roll is not going to get poisoned. And Tackle is going to do 1 damage, and Smog will also do 1 damage, even with a crit. Wow, I wasn't aware of that. I knew Smog is pathetically weak as a move. Make no mistake. But I thought a crit might do 2. This is what I get for believing that I dodged the poison. Geodude was poisoned. Do I keep attacking? Or should I treat the poison with the antidote you made me buy earlier? Okay, my HP is high and I can definitely handle a few more attacks. Let's continue attacking. It's still high. My definition of high is lower than most people's, I'll be honest. Once it gets to half, I can't argue it's high anymore. Alright, not a problem. Nice one, Rocky Roll. Once coughing is defeated, you can choose which fossil you want to take. The Dome fossil will give you Kabuto. The Helix fossil will give you Ammonite. Which fossil should I take? He's not going to answer. There's no chance ChatGPT answers this. Considering my team composition, which Pokemon fits better into my team? And they're both water-rock types, so this is a very difficult question to answer. Ammonite, you have made the correct choice. Praise be to Lord Helix. Understood. Oh, we'll be there. We will be there, alright. What are my directions even saying at this point? It's been so long. I was following the east wall, wasn't I? Follow this wall until you reach a ladder going down. Ignore the ladder and continue going east until you reach a wall. Turn east. What? No, I'm reading the wrong one. Turn north and follow this wall until you reach the exit. Okay. I followed your instructions. Your directions. The directions for floor 3. But I appear to be in a dead end. I am next to the ladder that you told me to ignore. What do I do? Try retracing your steps. Should I try this ladder? It looks quite suspicious, given that it was behind the 2 fossils. It's worth trying the ladder. I agree. Sometimes it's not always straightforward where you have to go. Sometimes there's a boss and behind the boss is a ladder, and you actually have to take that ladder. It's a very confusing game. We'd have much the same conversation if I asked it if I should take this ladder. It would eventually agree with me that it's worth taking that ladder. I made it out of Mount Moon. All thanks to you, ChatGPT. Thanks for everything you've done for me. That's gonna do it for this one. We finally made it to Route 4, and nearly to Cerulean City, where undoubtedly hell awaits. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.